Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Rafides with Many Cards Counseling. And today's video, we are going to be addressing a request from a commenter that I had on a video about what really happens when you are crying over an ex or someone that has exited a relationship, or perhaps even someone that you were interested in and you were sort of in the beginning of the dating phase, or seeing if you can even start to begin to date and they exit your life. We're going to be addressing a comment that I received, and this comment will address the loneliness, the sadness, and yeah, so I guess the two main points is that this commenter would like some advice on how to deal with the loneliness and the sadness that comes from somebody leaving you, because the exact wording was after 18 years, she left. So first of all, thank you so much. I am so honored to be here and to be able to talk about the things that actually go on behind all of our emotions. So first of all, no one ever leaves us. This is something that I've learned through this awakening journey and through my schooling. And in reality, if we look at a situation outside of our wounds, because if you have a wound or a core belief that you're bound to be alone, you're bound to be rejected, yes, it seems like people are leaving you, but what is happening is people are exiting your life and they are making room for something that is more serving for you. Let me repeat this again. No one ever leaves us. Simply, people and or situations leave our immediate world, like our awareness, our that reality in that moment. They exit for something greater to come in, because everything is energy. We're actually made out of electrons, neutrons, protons. We're energy. We're always constantly vibrating. So the law of attraction works by assertion. We bring in situations and or people, right? So if something is exiting, it means by definition of the law of energy, like attracts like, and energy is neither created or destroyed. Energy just is. Energy just exists. It can be transmuted, right? So somewhere deep inside of you, your true self, your soul is transmuting the old self that you were into a different version of yourself, and you're going to be attracting something that is more in alignment of the energetic space that you are in this moment. So say, for example, for me, if I'm in a relationship and I'm actually not really happy, but I'm scared to leave, and I have thoughts like, who else is going to love me? Or I have abandonment issues or insecure attachment styles, so I'm really attached to someone. If that person leaves and I think my world is over, what actually is happening is God Creator is giving me a gift. They're realizing, or I have realized subconsciously, that this relationship is not serving me, and it's about time that I experience something different, something more fulfilling, something more that is in alignment with what I dream and yearn of in, you know, when my eyes are closed or when I'm meditating or daydreaming on my own. So it's simply taking this person away from me, because sometimes we may not have the courage or the guts to do so. And it makes room for something else, because even me, by having the knowing that I deserve something better, is already changing my vibration. Therefore, I will be attracting just that, something better. And I shouldn't say better, just more aligned, because these people are actually coming in for us to show us just what needs to be healed inside. So they're not a jerk, they're not an asshole, they're not anything other than purely a reflection of what is going on in our inner world. So when we look at it that way, we always have the power. So no one ever leaves us. They just make room for something that is in more of an alignment to our new energetic point of being. And then we have to make room for that new to come in. If we hold on to something that is not serving, we're reinforcing to Creator, Source Energy, God, that we like where we are and we don't want anything different. Therefore, it will reward us with the same experience. But once we sit with the knowing that something different that is in more alignment will come in, and trust the process and allow for that room to be made, then and only then can it come and find us, because everything works by assertion, law of energy, law of attraction. Like attracts like, it will just come in to match who you are. So they didn't leave you. They actually gave you a gift to experience something different. And that's okay too, because sometimes we may have 3 or 4 soulmates in this life. We don't have to be necessarily with one person for the rest of our lives. I'm not even sure if I really truly believe that anymore, because we change and evolve so much. Why not experience different energies and different people in our lives? And maybe sometimes if your life path is to have one, that's okay too. Whatever it is meant to be for you, that's also okay too. It's like accepting, because acceptance is living harmonious. You accept that this person has exited your life to make room for something different, and that's exciting. It's so exciting because you don't know what it's going to be, but it will be higher vibrational. So it's exciting to think like, who's going to come in? What's that going to feel like? And then sit with that feeling of like, I wanted to feel passionate and explosive and fulfilling. And I want to have, and like imagine all these feelings that you want to have in your new relationship that is so exciting and you can't wait to have it. And you never know. Sometimes source energy might bring you the same person, but I don't want people to have like, oh, I hope it's going to be them. No, don't do that disservice to yourself. Allow for the something different to come in, because you might just be so pleasantly surprised, let me tell you, okay? So this is also maybe for a little bit from experience. So allow for it to come in. It always will, and it will always be just a little bit more satisfying. So next thing that we will address. Okay, so 18 years. So it is said that around our 40s, our midlife, we do come into our true self. So if we haven't had a chance to take off the blindfolds, meaning like all the unhelpful lenses of perception that we have acquired through our childhood, usually they want to fall off. Our ego wants to die, because our true self is like pushing through, because it's about time that we experience life unconditionally, in love and in joy and in gratitude and all these beautiful things that we're meant to experience in the first place, because that's our birthright. So when we reach our mid-self, 40s, 50s, it's actually very common that people will switch up jobs or relationships, or room will be made for something more, because it's when we come into our true selves, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. It will be so rewarding once you allow yourself to embody the new you and trust that whatever is going to be coming your way is going to be fabulous and exciting, and have your arms wide open to receive. I am ready to receive. I can't wait to see. Right? Because you can transmute that sadness into and the loneliness into a different energy. Yes, recognize, yes, of course, like stages of grief of losing someone after so long, but then transmute that sadness and loneliness into something more serving, like excitement, curiosity, joy, and then keep your vibe high. Do all the things that make you feel good. And if you want to cry, because there's times that you feel sad, or a thought will come in, a memory of your person, that's okay. Cry it out, hug yourself, and then pick yourself up and keep going and do the things that give you joy. And maybe try all the things that you haven't been able to try beforehand. Maybe it's like you wanted to learn a guitar, or you wanted to go cold plunging, or whatever it is that it might be. Maybe now you have the room to do that. And gratitude always helps in the morning too, to transmute the energy. I am so grateful and thankful for all the experiences and memories that I've had with this person, and hold on to the good things, right? We always have a choice, because I can start to, because I've been there before, when I look at the picture of the person and I'm crying and I'm like, oh, I miss them so much, and why can't I be with them? And that's okay too. And you can do that. But then after that, quickly, just go back to the beautiful memories. I am so thankful that they took me to the beach and laid out a towel for me, and, you know, or they would open the car door for me, or I'm so grateful of all the hikes that we took together, or the midnight swims that we did, or all the dinners that we had together. Whatever it is, the good feeling memories, hold on to those and keep on to that feeling, and have the trust in knowing that that feeling is going to come back to you plus tenfold, because feeling is what creates our reality. Feeling is, and emotions are the energy in motion around you, right? Because feelings stem from emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. That's the predominant field of vibration around you, and that is what is bringing in your experiences. So keep the good feeling predominantly, right? Because, and like we oscillate, it's never in equilibrium. So I feel like sometimes it's impossible to just be joyful all the time, because we have joy, sadness, anger, fear, disgust. So we're transmuting these into joy 24/7. That's why Buddha said, if you're happy 50% of the time, you're winning in the game of life. So here we go, we're winning. We're winning life by transmuting energy, and through meditations, affirmations, good feeling memories. But don't judge yourself if you get sad and you feel lonely. Like, allow it to pass, because you're also not your emotion, right? You feel the loneliness, but you have a choice to transmute that, maybe. And it's okay to feel alone, and okay too, or like just be by yourself and not be okay too. Sit with that feeling. Allow it to see, like, where does it hurt? Is it your heart? Is it your tummy? And then picture that inner child receiving so much love from the adult self of you, that your inner child perhaps is in your little heart, or it is in your tummy when you start to get that feeling, and hug it and kiss it and give it so much love, because that's all that stems from, is from these core beliefs that we acquired from when we were children that are unhelpful, that we're not good enough, that we're not worthy. And then we settle in that same energetic vibe as adults in our romantic relationships. But once we're able to have the room to experience something different, this is how we change it. We change it by changing our thoughts, which cause our emotions, and thoughts stem from core beliefs, right? So if our core beliefs are positive, I am lovable, I am bound to be found, I am bound to be cherished, adored, chased, I will be found, then your emotions are going to be more pleasant, therefore your vibration around you is going to be more pleasant, therefore the chances that you're going to attract someone who will reflect back those pleasant feelings is going to be way higher. So this is how it works. Remember, you're never your feelings. You feel your feelings, and that's okay, but you can always transmute them. There's always a choice. So I'm just going to look at the comment, make sure I did not leave anything behind. We addressed the fact that you're never left. There's always just someone that is making room for more, right? Like, because it works by assertion, not by force. So no one is, like, if someone is leaving your vibrational field, receive that as a gift, that another experience meant to come in for you. And you have the power, yes, to transmute all the sadness and loneliness. And we talked about how to do that. And confidence, the last thing is confidence. If the confidence is not what it was, 21-day minimum, if not up to 60 days of doing affirmations, put them everywhere. I know my counselor told me, actually it was my naturopath. It was amazing, because my boss sent me the most beautiful message this Christmas about, like, my worth, because it took me so long to find my worth. And she's like, print it out. She's like, I don't care, put it everywhere. She's like, put it on top of your bed, put it in your car, put it in your mirror. Yes, put these affirmations so you can see it, so you can start to integrate it and create a new pathway for yourself, that you are amazing, you are worthy, you are good enough. And then I also do a meditation in the morning and at night. So at night, if I'm feeling unlovable, I will put in a meditation. Like, I will Google on YouTube for free, self-love meditation, and boom, it will come up. In the morning, I usually do a gratitude meditation. And what a better way to start to give gifts to yourself of gratitude, and even your ex-lover. At least say 5 things that you're grateful for that experience, so you can hold on to that feeling all day of the things that actually works in your favor, because there's always going to be something that we're grateful for in a relationship. And yeah, that's the best way to keep the vibration high. And is there anything else about confidence? Yeah, just keep doing the affirmations and speak to yourself as if you would speak to someone that's super close to you and you really love. Watch that self-talk. Don't shame, don't guilt. Just always positive, positive. You're amazing. You got this. If you're judging a body part, don't judge it. Love it. Give it love. Like, because if you're single and you're putting yourself out there to date, don't be like, oh, my tummy's like this, or my arms are too, or whatever, or nothing. No, my belly is fabulous. My arms are amazing. I am amazing. Or if you're a little bit older like me, like, it's okay. Aging is beautiful. My white hair is amazing. I embrace my white hair. I accept my wrinkles. I love my wrinkles. It shows wisdom. It shows whatever it is. Speak to yourself with so much love and kindness. If you liked anything about this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so. I have reached 500 subscribers today, and I'm so thankful and excited. Thank you so much. You mean everything to me, and I'm always here to make any other video. So I welcome suggestions, comments, concerns, and I will see you next time.